Good morning, everyone. I thought I'd start a new vlog today. Still working on my Dark Elder, but obviously I'm having a break from them at the moment because I've got so much Hobbit and fantasy stuff. But yeah, I thought to start a new vlog. Just had my birthday. I was a very lucky boy. Got loads of presents and things. And my lovely wife bought me a ton of Erebor stuff. I've got the Grim Hammers, I've got Warriors of Erebor, I've got Thrain, Thrall. I have got Young Balin, Young Dwellin, and a Young Thorin, and also a Captain of Grimhammers. So yeah, I've been very, very lucky, very spoiled, well chuffed with this. Some sunny thought. Haven't done a vlog as such on anything to do with building a Hobbit strategy battle game related army. So I thought, why not start with these guys? I wasn't my plan to do a little vlog, but I thought I might as well do. I've started off with the Grimhammers and the Captain's Well, obviously because he's a similar paint job, so I thought it'd be the best way to start is just get these guys done, because they're so uniform. They're just so heavily clad in armour. A little bit of Rhinox hide for their leather and their tunics. A little bit of grey on their little front main tunic, or whatever you call it on the front there. A little highlight, and that's it. It's only the beards that sort of add any real colour to them. So yeah, I thought I'd start with them, nice and easy. Going to then work on the Warriors next. These bad boys. Work on these next. I might add some more colours to these guys because again they're mainly browns and things, but I might make them a little bit brighter. I might add some blues, maybe a couple of reds as well. But fantastic little box, great little box art, really cool. But I'm going to stick with how these guys are. So the Grimhammers, just going to be Grimhammers. Warriors of Erebor, going to look as they are. I know there's a lot of chat and a lot of people have the opinion of converting the Warriors to the with these Erebor guys to give them the look from the films of the spearmen with the heavy armour, because obviously Games Workshop haven't really done that. You've got the Grimhammers, which have got a great defence, but these guys have got a better defence, and to look at, they don't look as well armoured. You know, they've got chainmail, they've got helmets and stuff. You've got a couple of guys, like this dude here, he's well armoured up. I think I see a couple of others. That guy there, he's got some heavier armour. That guy there. But there's only a few, maybe him with the shield there. There's only a few that look more heavily armoured. So I can see why people have converted them, why they've used the spears and shields from one set and added it onto these guys. I probably will do the same in time, but for the moment I like them as they are. I like these guys as they are. I like those guys as they are. So I'm going to keep it exactly the same. I like it. What I'm going to do is probably the next time I buy some, I will then do a conversion and have a set of 12 all with spears and shields to make them look a bit more like out of the film. But obviously in gaming terms every class is, you know, stands as Warriors of Erebor. But yeah, but no, the brilliant model's really cool. I won't go into it, I'm sure you guys have seen a ton of videos on how good these things are, but they're just so easy to paint, so easy to paint. I decided to try to do something different with me, with the Captain here, get him to focus a bit better. You see he's got a little bit of blue on that first tunic. I want to call it a tunic, and I'm trying to think what I should call it really, but that first bit of cloth there. And I've also done a slightly different highlight on the front. The rest of the Warriors have got like a sort of dark grey, or I think it's hard to tell from the actual box art. To me it looks like it's actually silver, but I've gone for a grey. But I thought with this dude I'd tie him in with Thorin slightly and give him a little bit of blue with a bright white point highlight, sort of emblem detail, whatever you want to call it, just in the front, just to make him stand out, make him a bit different. His belt's obviously been highlighted with some gold. He's got a couple of gold. I've painted a few gold bits in his beard, whether that's meant to be, you know, actual jewellery in his beard or not. I thought I'd go for it. I've got one more on the back as well. But yeah, this is the Captain. He's going to be ginger, as I have a ginger beard. All leaders must be of ginger beard quality because ginger beards are awesome. So yeah, that's him. It's looking good. I did try to get his hammer. You can probably see it there. It's still quite bent. I did warm it up. I tried hot water. I tried heating it up. Did a few things. It bent into shape how I wanted it, but then over time it's just naturally bent back to that. I don't know if you guys have had that before. I haven't. I certainly haven't. But for some reason it just will not stay in shape. But at a quick glance you can't really notice. So yeah, but I'm pleased with him. He's got some more highlights to do, a bit more skin detail, the beard detail, but he's done. If I just lower this down here, it'll be easier, I think, than sort of bring them up. But yeah, here's the Grimhammers. These are brilliant models. They're so much fun to paint. They're so cool. Absolutely love them. Brilliant. They're so fun. I've simply gone for, what was it, Lead Belcher, I've then made up my own ink wash, which is black mixed with the teeniest portion of rhine oxide, just to give it sort of a bit of a grubby shade. And then I've gone over it with the, what do you call it? Mithril silver? Not mithril silver. What's it called? Let's have a look. Here's one I made earlier. Runefang steel. There you go. Bosh. Runefang steel. Dry brush that over the top of my ink wash. Yeah, and then simple as that, they're done. Really, really good. Easy to build, easy to paint. It's taken, there we are, about 2 hours, I suppose, 2 hours-ish, 2-3 hours at the most to really sort of get them to this standard, which is just my simple, basic standard how I like to paint models with some nice, bright, obvious highlights. I have a kind of almost a cartoony style of painting, I would say, just because I use blacks as a nice stark contrast to like as an actual. It's kind of a cheating way of shading, to be honest, but I like it. It sort of makes them all bold. But as you can see, got some blonde beards, ginger beards, a couple of greys, a couple of browns. A nice little mix, but they're brilliant poses. Really, really good poses. I have assembled Thror, so Thror is done. Got some issues with the sword there. I did actually mean to bend that into shape before I glued them together, but me being me, I forgot myself and I've got carried away. So I'm going to dunk his arm at that sort of angle, hopefully, and in some boiled water, well, hot water, you know, and hopefully he should just bend into shape fine, and we won't have the same problem with the captain where his sword keeps bending on the her, because that ain't going to do it a lot of good. But there's a few cracks, you can see there's a lot of cracks there. I'm going to have to get some green stuff, or maybe I'll try and use a bit of PVA glue or something just to sort of fill it in quick for quickness maybe. I have been able to paint over things quite easily without using green stuff, but because this is such a cool detailed model, I kind of feel like I should give him an absolutely definite good job. That's Thor, really cool. Check out, I don't know if you guys are, look at that, look how thin the shield is, the plastic there. You can see the light coming through it. I haven't seen that before. That is cool. But it shows you, it's amazing really how thin that is, yet it holds the detail fine. But he's a great model, really cool. Obviously we've got Thrain. Going to paint him up. I'm actually going to paint him up first. Once I've got the warriors done, the other warriors done, I'm then going to paint him up first because I love Thrain, I love his character, I love what the films did, especially extended editions. It's a shame really extended editions weren't the standard edition for the film because we should have had more Thrain in there. There should have been more of him in there, I think. It's a shame that he weren't included in the main film that much because you know, the story sort of, you know, links all together much better and stuff, and yeah, it's a shame, but that's Thrain. Going to paint him up next, get him looking really cool, some nice shades of red and stuff, and I've really got into painting red now. After painting the Dark Eld and using oranges and things, I'd like to think I've mastered the art of painting red. I used to be really bad at red. I found red and orange quite hard to paint, but it's come out really well. But yeah, I haven't glued this hammer on, as you can see, because I want to get all the details behind, so when the hammer's, whoop, get my hand out of the way, so when the hammer's glued on, all the details behind the hammer are in, because I sort of thought, when I was just holding it, I kind of thought that a lot of it's going to get lost, and it's going to be a job to put underneath it, and I don't like to always, you know, try and sneak underneath if I can. Doesn't matter so much with these guys, they're easy to paint, but I'd like to make him worth the effort, so yeah. So there's Thrain. Pop that in there so I don't lose it, because I will lose it. Cool, so yeah, so that's them guys so far. Going to keep all the boxes and all the box art. I like to keep the box art and stuff. I used to chuck it out, but I'd like to keep it now. And then I've got Balin the Young. I like this model. This model looks really cool. Again, it's going to be an easy one to paint. I think it's some nice pop-out colours, bit of blue, bit of red, but it's going to look smart. Got Dwellin. Looking forward to painting him up as well. It's come out really well. From what I can tell, all of these casts have actually come out smashing. There's no, apart from Thor's wonky sword and Captain's wonky hammer, they've actually come out pretty damn good. There's no fault lines. The moulds are really good, so yeah, I'm really pleased. And of course, young Thorin, awesome. Yeah, I've got some good ideas, some battle reports. When I do start, you know, finally getting some battle reports going, I do want to go for a real big battle report of like the Erebor dwarfs being led by Thror, fighting against Azog on the Mines of Moria. Real, you know, I want to make some real big epic battle reports. It's going to take me some time to build up the armies, but it will be worth it, I think. But that's my progress so far. Really pleased with them. These guys are pretty much done. I'm going to do some cool grey bases to tie in with like the dwarf holds and the stonework that you'd associate with them. So they won't have the usual brown and grassy bases I could normally give them. The captain, a few more bits, just obviously skin tones, go through the hair and stuff. But yeah, these guys are basically done. Work on these guys next. Looking forward to painting them actually, this should be quite good fun. And then finally the leaders, the glorious leaders, all these guys. It's going to be cool. So thanks for watching, guys. Do subscribe, comment, leave any sort of chats, anything or any questions you want to ask me, any tips. You guys got any tips on the Grim Hammers? I'm more of the Lord of the Rings models and armies player than I am the Hobbit stuff. So if you guys got any tips on Hobbit army battle, tactics and things, do let me know. But if not, thanks very much for watching. Take care, guys, and I'll keep you updated soon. Rock and roll.